kia ora rā koutou, te whānau whānui, e huri maina ki tēnei kōrero i tēnei rā, I roto I Waitangi hoki. Ngā puhi te Haukainga podcast, and a dear friend, well, no, hoha te rā, whānau, he whānau tēnei tangata, Mori Rapana, tēnā koe hua, tēnā koe cuz, good to be in your hood.
Kia ora te whanaunga e pio otira ki ngā hunga e mātakitaki ana ki tēnei ui o tāua. Nō reira mihi atu ana rā kia koe otira, kia tātou katoa.
Kia ora. There's a lot of pressure made anō on Te Tii marae. There's a lot of pressure on ngā te haukainga to deliver, and quite often it's a thankless task, overshadowed by controversy sometimes and all the rest of it. But you guys are the ultimate hosts o te tēnei mea te manaki tangata. How's it been this year?
Oh, look, yeah, over the past couple of years, Pio, I've pulled away from being heavily involved in the overall planning, the logistics of the kaupapa.
But you know it's huge.
But I know it's huge, and you're right. The haukainga have a massive job to manaki our manuhiri, the tens of thousands that come. And people, kei pōhehe te tangata, etahi tangata, that Waitangi is only about one day, but it's actually not, it's a whole week.
Yes.
You know, it's a whole week of having to manaki manuhiri. And so people don't think about those sorts of things. So the moment we finish planning 1 year, we're straight into the planning for the next year.
Yes.
And our haukainga, you know, they do it on much of it on aroha.
Yeah.
A lot of it is on aroha, a lot of it is on koha, to the kaupapa. You know, funding doesn't come easily to the marae, and so they work with whatever resources they've got, and they make it go far, they stretch it.
Yeah.
But ko te mea nui ka tae te tangata te kite I te aroha I puta mai I ngā haukainga ne. You know, so and they have to navigate a lot of political things, a lot of egos.
Yeah.
You know, the media, and of course ngā hunga rāwaho. You know, because we can plan until the cows come home. And whakarite ourselves, and we know what the kaupapa is, we know what needs to be done on the grounds, but ko ngā hunga rāwaho, they come in from the outside, you know, they don't know, and then they, you know, takahi on the kaupapa, and so we're having to, the haukainga are having to navigate through a lot of those things. It's not easy.
What sort of change have you seen, you know, te āhua tēnei hui? The attitudes, the spirit. What have you seen change, if any?
Yeah, there has been huge change. The reopening of the marae, the whakahautia o te marae, o te whare tūpuna, has brought back a revigored haukainga. It's brought back a new energy, a new wairua, and it's a wairua hari. It's a wairua hari, and it's a wairua kotahi. And we haven't seen that, you know, for a long, long time. And, you know, our haukainga would be first to admit that. But they've always tried to find a way to move forward and navigate any internal take. We all know every single hapu has internal take. We all have them. But none more so than our haukainga of Ngāti Rahiri, of Ngāti Kawa, me te matarahurahu, because they are in the spotlight. Their politics are brought out into the media because the spotlight is on them. You know, and so
the dirty laundry.
The dirty laundry.
And it's real.
Yeah, it is real. You know, and that's why it's accentuated. And man, the haukainga, they navigate through those things with such dignity.
Yes.
And you've got to love that. And that's why you can feel there's a new energy, there's a new wairua with the haukainga. They're getting together, they're having their kōrero. They still have, you know, their debates. You know,
it still gets prickly.
But it wouldn't be, you know, that kei whakātu mai te aroha, tērā aurua, you know. Those prickly things are what keep us bound together and what keep us grounded, and actually also what reaffirms and strengthens our aroha for each other.
And the decisions made. Because if it's being, you know, e haere tonu ana ngā kōrero, at least, you know, I think the big thing for us, bro, and you know my background, is attack the problem, not the people.
Te nāhui.
You know,
Yeah, tika. And, we're good at attacking the people. Hey, we're good at attacking the people.
Hey, bro, I'm from Whakape.
Yeah, we're our own worst enemies at the best of times.
Tika ana koe.
And, but our haukainga here, look, you can see the amazing mahi that they're doing now.
I'm very proud,
the
actually.
amazing connectivity that they have built up in and around working alongside, the police, the diplomatic protection squads, the army, the navy, the cleaners. Everyone is chipping into volunteers. They've got hundreds and hundreds of volunteers here. The way that they've been able to bring other hapu from outside of the geographical area here, like the other takiwa, to come in and do a day here and a day there, to park cars, to wash dishes, to cook kai, to fillet fish. It's been absolutely amazing. And we talk about, kia tū te kai te whare tapu o Ngāpuhi. You can see it here today. You can see it here across this week. Ngāti Kawa, Ngāti Rahiri, te Matarahurahu are certainly starting to really bind that statement of getting our Ngāpuhi house in order.
Hey, bro, the whole concept in our association here through this, Ngāpuhi Iwi Social Services, is about mokopuna, it's about succession, it's about tiaki tamariki, hakatupu whānau, era momo mea. That's something that we have just got to get right, hey, bro. And quite often we do, but too often we don't.
Brother, this āpōpō, this reanga hou, kei te haere mai, this new generation that are coming through, this is the kohanga reo generation coming through. This is the kura kaupapa whare kura generation coming through, and they are sharp.
Oh, yes.
They are smart. And they're going into mahi like lawyers, doctors, environmentalists, scientists, aquaculture.
Any entertainers, bro? No, eh?
No. It's so 1840. Or 1835 here.
I'm still here, bro.
Yeah, still here, bro. And you are rocking that.
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, and they're so sharp. And, they're not scared to push the boundaries. If, back in our day, we were respectful. We told to shut up. We sat down there.
We did shut up.
We shut up. We didn't say anything. We didn't speak out of turn. Even if we knew,
tika ana, o kōrero le.
Awa he ki rā tērā tikanga, but no, I've been told, turi. And so this generation will be like, no, here tērā tikanga, that's wrong, you know, and they're not afraid to speak up, and that's the beautiful thing about this next generation, because they are the ones who are actually going to propel us to the next level in terms of our Ngāpuhi, our kia tūtika i te wharetapu o Ngāpuhi, and being able to find rongoā, find solutions for our next lot of mohopuna coming up through, so that they don't inherit any of this
baggage.
That we've been working through, trying to work through.
I tell you what I've noticed too, Cuz, is the fact that we needed people 20, 30, 40 years ago to really bang the table hard, to cross lines and put lines in the sand and make a point. And I honour them for that. But now these new ones are really using knowledge and power and mōhio. So it's emotion over, it's intelligence over emotion. Sure. Now, emotion and passion is important, but when you've got intelligence, that's the game changer, right?
And back in those days, 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, he toru noiho o ngā tangata ke te pērā tonu, there's only a handful. Iaia tonu nei.
It's part of the culture.
It's part of the culture. It's part of our DNA. That DNA that our tupuna mairano, had, yes. And we've got it. We've all got it. But we just, again, we were suppressed. Our generation was suppressed from it.
I look at myself and go, sometimes.
Brother.
But kei te pai, we have an integral role to play in this picture, eh? What do you see the future of Waitangi? Or what's your dreams? Your moi mo tēnei wiki hakanui tēnei kaupapa?
That that the government pōwhiri and all of the parliamentary pōwhiri and dignitaries pōwhiri come back down to the marae.
Yeah.
Come back down to the people, back down to the whenua.
Yeah.
It has always been a dream of mine to see that happen. It was taken back up to the treaty grounds, after a conversation with Ngāpuhi, to allow the marae some breathing space.
Yeah.
And now the marae have come back bigger, stronger, and more unified.
Yeah.
That it's time to whakahoki tērā kaupapa ki te whenua.
Yeah.
So that's one of my aspirations, my moimoia to see, but also to continue the beautiful manaaki of our manuhiri across the entire week, and that will just grow and grow. Kātahi kārua is to see more funding poured into our marae, to be able to host kaupapa like this and host events like that, so that they're not having to, beg, scratch, borrow in order to put a bacon and eggs on the table for 5,000 people in the morning.
And it's exactly 5,000. You've gone for the low end.
That's the low end. That's the minimum.
And and what we do here is the face, not just for tō tātou whenua Aotearoa, but globally, Finally, bro, what's your message to our Pākehā whānau, our treaty partners, with regard to this week?
I took, there's this collective out there with their signs, Tangata Tiriti, Hunga Pākehā, and we support the Tiriti o Waitangi, and my heart, really just, it skipped a beat to see that. To know that I think we tend to buy in a lot into the racist elements of the comments out there from our non-Māori whānau. Whereas we don't realise that that's 1%. Whereas there's 99% of tangata tiriti that support us, back us 100% and support te tiriti o Waitangi. And that is absolutely amazing. So my message is to our tangata tiriti is this, kia kaha tātou. Let's unify for a common purpose to walk alongside each other, because that is exactly what te tiriti o Waitangi was put in
designed for.
Was to work together. He iwi tahi tātou. It means, we are one collective, we are one people. People tend to misconstrue that as being, one iwi. Kei te hetera. It just means that we are two peoples unifying as one for a common cause to work towards a better future for Māori and non-Māori. And so we need to keep up that good work. We need to start blocking out that noise of those 1%ers that are trying,
which is totally unqualified.
Correct. Just to derail, that are trying to derail the beautiful mahi that mahi ngātahi that has been shown across Waitangi Week between Māori and non-Māori as well. So, kia kaha mai rā tātou.
Tēnā koe te rangatira. Pai ki te tūtaki anō, ngā mihi kia koe me tō whānau, kia kaha tātou.
Kia kaha tātou. Mihi nui kia koe te prata e te tuākana, tēnā koe, me wau koro, me wau mahi rangatira. The kūtai are still bigger in Utakura.